King Abdullah Economic City is one of the largest projects in the world. It is the largest private sector project in the world with a price tag of $100 billion. We are building it from scratch. It is a publicly listed city, so we are listed on the Saudi Stock Exchange. It's the first city in the world that's listed. Today, you'll find a port that is one of the most important ports in the world growing. We have 3 million container port going to 4.5 million container port. Ultimately, when it's completed, it will be 20 million container port, so it's one of the top 10 ports in the world. We have an industrial zone that has attracted many companies. By the way, France has the lion's share of investment in King Abdullah Economic City with companies like Sanofi, like Total, like Renault. And we are the largest residential developer in the country in terms of sales. We are developing 6,000 units right as we speak, but ultimately over the next 5 years, we'll develop around 50,000 units. So it's a significant development. The smart city for us has 3 layers. One is the mayor's view, where the mayor can look at, or the head of the city or the executive can look at the city from the different perspective. How is the energy being used? How is the water being used? How is the security? How about traffic and mobility management? But then you have the home level, which is connecting to this big grid. And the most important is the citizen layer of this whole operating system, because ultimately it's about citizen empowerment. How do we give the power to operate the city to the actual citizen? How do citizens interact with each other as well as with companies to make the city very competitive? Well, I think smart is not just technology. It is also about being ecologically friendly. So now one of the things that smart cities have is that they are built for the future, so they focus on improving mobility through better design. They focus on being ecologically friendly. But now the master planning and the design of cities is moving from the ecological to the technological. We don't know what a 21st century looks like, because the Internet of Things, the driverless cars and other new technologies and such as a concept of the sharing economy, whether it's the Uber or Airbnb, they will change the way cities will look in the future. So right now we are scrapping our master plan of King Abdullah Economic City and looking at how these technologies will impact what the city will look like in the future. Definitely sensors is one part of it, but sensors is just one way to get data about how to operate the city better. Ultimately, it is people who create these apps and these technologies that using the layer of the sensors that create a true smart technologically advanced city.